Okay. I gotta change the name of the stream. Oh, it did it. Okay, the name of the stream is correct. Awesome. What did I do? There we go. Separate stream. Oh, it still shows Counter-Strike as the game. What? Let's edit the video then, maybe. Not what I wanted to do. Edit stream title. Late Night Jackbox short stream update. Ugh, I don't know how to get this shit to work. Whatever.
Oh well.
You did this to me, Northern. Oh god, now I gotta get back to the video again. There we go. Oh, and now it's gone. Okay. Espionage. Let's go.
We all know my thing with percentages. So.
Wait, don't join.
Attention all agents, the winner of the 4 days, 4 nights, all-inclusive vacation to the Area 51 Golf Resort and Spa is Agent Aletto. Please report to the front desk to let us know your preferred dates, as well as your head size, so we can get a dark sack that properly restricts all vision. Congratulations.
What? I went to jackbox.com. Oh, jackbox.tv. Right. Stupid of me.
You should know this by now.
Got me to a Tumblr site.
Reminder to all agents that once you attach a piece of surveillance equipment below your waist, you are free to keep it or
You are
burn
now
it.
a social
Please
justice
do not return it to my desk.
Yay. I am there. I am in it.
Woof.
Oh.
A reminder to all agents, please do not moon the surveillance satellites.
Well, I've played all the Tetris I can stand for the next few days. The only thing left to do? No, not switch to Dr. Mario. Take all the info your government has collected on its citizens and use it to play a little game I like to call...
That's 29 cents.
Espionage!
You have a higher net worth for me
Let the espionage begin! Let's start with you.
Still got those two big
What should I search
items
for
that
in the
need
old
to get.
Surveillance Pro next? Ooh, I know.
Rickrolling.
Rickrolling. Oh.
What do you know about the rolls of Rick?
What percentage of people have rickrolled someone? Make it a good guess. You'll get more
Have
points
you ever
the closer your
made
guess is
someone
to
get
the actual
rolled by
percentage.
Rick?
Got it. 22%. What do you think? Is the correct answer higher or lower?
But this is internet people.
It's higher than
Vote
that.
is
You
higher.
fool! It's 100%.
Okay, let's see the right answer.
What?
63%.
Hey,
Terrible.
dude,
You
check
need to
out
be
this
within 30%
video.
Dude, that
to
is
get
not
points.
true.
And
Never
higher
gonna
means you get
tell
points.
Guessing that.
It's not how many
Next
people
up.
have been rickrolled. It's how many people rickrolled.
Okay, computer, what do you have for this one?
Let's see.
What What percentage of people are Facebook friends with one or more of their old high school teachers?
222 million views.
8%. Okay, higher or lower?
Oh wait, it said Facebook?
You're saying higher. Now let's get to the right answer.
Whoops.
56%.
I thought it meant that they were actual friends.
Well, at least we're both equally worthless.
Well done.
I'm gonna get a popsicle made with real fruit.
Okay,
what do you think about
next?
that?
I don't know.
It's from Del Monte.
Have I ever told you all my brother was killed by falling prices?
Discount stores.
What percentage of people have visited a Walmart between midnight and 4 a.m.?
Oh, 1,000%.
I bet you it's only like
78%. What do you
Not
think?
that high. Oh.
Lower it is. Okay, right answer is...
Let's go, baby. Crank it.
Ah, baby!
Ooh,
That's
yeah,
right.
Percentage points off.
Yeah, only
Well
3%
done.
off, though.
That's enough.
So, I guess it's getting all the points, though.
That's what. Hey, that was my only job.
True.
Who's next?
I know, I just have to do it just as well.
Ooh, this is gonna be good.
Yeah, that's a tall order for you. Gaming, this should be your thing, right?
What percentage of teenagers play more than 4 hours of video games per week?
Oh my god, it's gotta be a high number. Per week?
61%. Okay, higher or
Not
lower?
the girls. Not all the girls.
Going with higher. And the correct answer is...
Ah.
71%.
Close.
How else are they going to learn to murder the
Close
undead
enough.
with double-barreled shotguns?
Whoa, is that a school shooting thing? You still got 2 grand
Here's
for
some points.
So Northern, which is better, it being a zombie apocalypse in the 1500s
We
or
made it
in
through
modern
round
day?
one.
I'm joking.
Let's
Let's not
move
bring
this
up that conversation.
I already told you modern day.
Onward to round 2, where things work a little differently, but I'll get to that in a bit.
We could just have a
Those
podcast
guys.
of all our arguments.
First up,
You should.
I'll bet our database has some juicy data for this.
Okay.
Is that picking up sound? Am I slurping on this popsicle?
What percentage of people keep
Little
written
bit.
lists of their passwords?
I bet Northern doesn't.
We have an answer. 33%. In round 2, you can now guess much higher or much lower. Pick one of those if you think the answer is off by 50%
You're a
or more.
fool.
If you're right, you'll earn double the money. If not,
I don't
you'll
have
get
any.
nothing.
And I have all the passwords.
You're saying higher. And Surveil says...
No.
Oh! Yes! Yes!
Well,
yes.
there was nothing I could have done
Right, what are the
anyway.
chances? I try to
Dude,
find that out,
what
but I
a-
don't have my graphing
let's
calculator.
get-
with me.
How dare you,
Sorry,
sir?
everyone. Genius here gets all the points.
How many points am I gonna get? 3 grand?
I got achievement. Guess espionage, perfect surveillance.
Okay,
I don't already
who's
have
up
that?
next?
Wait, shouldn't I get that?
It's my game.
I don't know. How about...
You get the achievement for the game you don't own.
I hate you.
What percentage of people have gone on juice cleanses?
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, there's a lot of women,
37%.
huh?
What do you think?
There's a lot of women. I'm just gonna go lower though.
Gotcha. Lower. And the correct answer is...
Oh, shit,
that's
that's
this
low.
game's
And
done.
every single one of them
This is
talked
the
about it
internet.
non-stop.
What am I doing?
This game's done.
I think you're closer to that number
Nice
than
job. I've got some
this
points
is
for
letting
you.
on.
This game's done.
Next up.
There's no winning.
Ooh, the president asked us to look this up yesterday.
Did he?
Yeah, it was me. I'm the president.
What percentage of people have had their teeth professionally whitened?
Oh, didn't we have this before?
Maybe.
And it was higher than I thought, wasn't it?
I don't know.
58%. Okay, higher or lower? The vote is lower. Okay, let's see the right answer.
Ah, that was my
10%.
chance.
I'm actually thinking about having my teeth purpled. It's a look.
Oh.
Here's
I
some
thought it was-
points.
higher than I thought.
I have one last chance here.
Who's next?
Do not miss your opportunity.
All right, Surveillance Pro, what do you have for this?
I'm not allowed to sing the actual song or else I get copyright strike. That was my shitty rendition.
What percentage of people own more than 3 plaid shirts? $25%. What do you think? The vote
A lot of
is
stylish
and
people
Surveil
out there.
says
I give up.
37%.
Perfect.
Plaid to the bone, baby.
Coming
Yes.
for you, Northern.
Well done. You get points.
This isn't over. Not by a long shot.
It's time
Final
for the
round.
final round. By hacking hundreds of cell phones, we found the most popular answers to this question. Which boy band, past or present, do people enjoy the most or find least objectionable? Now let's see the answers. You'll need to pick the 3 most popular answers to get points. Ready, go!
I didn't know those were boy bands.
All
You
right,
might
let's
catch
see
up
what
on this
everyone
one.
picked. Now let's take a look at the results.
Come on. Ah, I missed it with One Direction. And the Beatles! I knew I remembered New Kids on the Block being part of that. I could have beat you if I just had said Backstreet Boys like I knew I should have.
I thought Boys to Men.
Get the gold star?
had
Who
on-
is it, boy? Who is it? It's...
Yeah, it's me.
Northern, you cheated.
Oh, it's a big vic. Not my highest victory.
Do you like my
Wow, you
slurping?
played this game like 87% of people wish they could, and only 21% of them could ever hope to.
What did you say? Something about sucking on something? I didn't hear what it was.
Yeah, slurping something down.
Your love.
3, 2, 1.
Well, I was gonna eat a sandwich, but I guess the intern can have it. It's his after all.
I shall
Let's
defeat
play...
You
Espionage!
think you're invincible, don't you?
Okay, who's
A little
first?
bit. The dog's always first.
Do you ever feel like a plastic
Oh,
bag?
fireworks? Dogs love fireworks.
What percentage of people have sustained injuries from fireworks accidents?
Me. No, I haven't.
Okay, we have a guess. 9%. Now it's your turn. Do you think the correct answer is higher or lower? Going with higher. Okay, let's see the right answer.
Yay.
14%.
How dumb are people?
I've got
They're
big points for that
explosives.
guess.
Yeah, at least I got some good points.
Smart, yes. Here's your points.
Good job,
I
Dolphin
don't like
Man.
these popsicles as much as
Okay,
the old ones.
who's up next?
At least not this orange one.
We've collected
Bad.
data about everything, even this.
Happy Meals.
What percentage of people over 40 have ordered McDonald's Happy Meals for themselves?
I bet you have dog. I mean, Dolphin.
18%. Okay, higher or lower? Going with lower. And the correct answer is
What?
46%. That's right, people over 40. We've got our eye on you.
Am I weird for not doing it? But the toys suck.
And that ain't right. You'll get them next time.
I think it's more that they want a small burger and they don't want a lot of fries.
Next up.
No, but it costs. You can get the dollar menu.
Oh, here's one we've been especially
That's
interested
just
in.
stupid.
Don't
That's
ask.
bad financial planning.
Northern, you don't know what you're talking about.
Apparently not.
What percentage of people keep diaries or journals that they update pretty much daily?
88%, 88%, 88%, 88%, 88%, 88%, 88%, 88%, 88%.
22%. What do you think? You're saying
88%.
higher. Now let's get to the right answer.
Oh, I was gonna say
4%?
8%.
Really? Who needs diaries
What
today?
did
Our
I do?
surveillance keeps better track of your life than you can.
I was gonna say so low, but they kept saying 88%.
How does that
And
influence
since you
you?
were wrong,
I was gonna
let's
say
keep
8%. I would have been with them before. But then I'm
Who's
like,
next?
maybe people are more.
Yeah, I played the
narcissistic
mind
than I
games
thought.
with you.
Yeah.
Game shows on television.
You still said
Adorable.
higher though, so there's no mind games.
What percentage of people watch Wheel of Fortune at least once a week?
Okay.
Ooh, that's tough. Huh?
What's wrong with this thing?
23%. Okay, higher or lower? The vote
I
is
feel very
higher.
confident.
And the correct answer is
Oh wow.
11%.
No one watches
It's the
Wheel
same
of
amount of
Fortune.
people who also live in nursing homes at least
I
once
used
a
to be
week.
good at this game. What happened to me? Northern, can you get me like 10 more viewers?
And
Can you
sorry,
just call
no
your
points.
friends and family and tell them to watch the stream?
They're awesome.
Well, tell them to put the stream on.
That's it for round one. Let's take a look at the scores.
How are you still losing? I've
Can
been
you keep
terrible.
that lead after round two? Time to find out.
We got really close on that first one.
Who's up first?
Just talking shit for the stream.
Who's on second? What's on third?
These
I
people
don't
have
know.
problems.
Cactuses.
What percentage of people have ever kissed a cat?
Northern has.
We have an answer. 46%. Time to guess if the actual percentage is higher or lower. Going with higher. And Surveil says
Haha!
64%. That was a respectable guess.
I don't agree with that. Because half
Good
people,
job.
half the people I've met
Double
don't like
points for
cats.
guessing much higher.
Yeah, that's because you're from Philadelphia.
Next
I
up.
like cats a lot. I kiss cats.
All right, buckle in. I've got one for you.
Shoes.
What percentage of people own a pair of Crocs? 41%. What do you think? Gotcha. Lower. Okay, let's see the right answer.
Internet. Let's go.
18%. I've got a pair in the pond in my backyard. I call them
It's
Snappy and
definitely
Nighty.
higher than that.
Great
Say trivia
answer.
and I'll destroy
Double
you.
points for saying much lower.
Alright, we'll play that next.
Okay, who's up next?
You think you're so tough.
Typey.
Bad manners? What is this?
No, Bow.
What percentage of people do not poop anywhere other than their own homes whenever possible?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think it's about this.
62%. Okay, higher or lower?
Internet,
Lower
though.
it is.
Internet.
Okay,
ooh,
right
I don't
answer
think
is
Damn it, I should have said lower.
54%. Some people live by this rule even when they travel abroad. That's commitment.
I pooped outside my home today.
Ah, that's too bad. Double downs only
what's your
count if
neighbor's
the answer
name?
is off by 15% or more. Who's next?
I'm at work.
We're gonna avoid that
Let's see,
question,
what
that
would
answer.
be good. How
Go
about
plead the
this?
5th of Jackson.
What percentage of people have sent someone a nude selfie? 50%. What do you think? The vote is lower. And Surveil says
You
oh,
prude, Northern.
47%. Dang, you nailed that guess.
I thought people were on, like,
You said this is the internet,
Ugh,
remember?
I'm sorry. That answer was closer than 15%.
I know,
Shouldn't have
but, like,
doubled
I
down.
figured half of them are men, so, like, men don't do it that often.
Yeah, women never send nudes.
Uh-oh,
Yeah,
final
but, like,
round
50%
time.
of women aren't
We
attractive
faked dozens of
and
focus
comfortable
groups to
with their
determine the
bodies,
most
so-
popular answers to this question.
I don't
Who's
know.
the most
My reasoning is-
beloved Muppet? Now let's see the answers.
Now we had this one before. Let's see if I can remember the answer.
You have
Okay.
3 chances to pick the most popular answers on the board.
Okay, I
Good
think
luck.
I know
Hermit's on.
exactly what it is. this, and it's this. Got it. Oh wait. Oh wait. I think I got one wrong. Damn it. Oh well.
Let's see what answers. Okay, computer, show us the most popular answers.
Yay, cheating!
God damn it.
I just remembered what it was.
And the winner is...
Northern, that's your brother.
At least I won by more.
Congratulations! As a bonus prize, I'll tell you which presidents were really robots.
Review.
Okay. In the back we go. What are the other ones? Let's see. Party Pack 4. Oh, I still have the thing there. Alright, Civic Doodle, Monster See Freaking Monster, Bracketeering. Can we play Bracketeering? I wonder. Probably not. No, you need at least 3, I think. And then, what was the other one? Oh yeah, Vivid, Survive the Internet. And number 5. Oh, I know what we can do. I've got it, Northern. I've got it all figured out.
Yes, you do.
Mama ain't raised no dumb.
My brain ain't made of no soup.
Binge Pipe loves. Binge Pipe is a streaming service with all your favorites, such as the reboot of the classic game You Don't Know Jack and... Did we mention You Don't Know Jack? We are definitely real.
Alright. I will be right back as I go to the wash.
As a mom, I used to stay up nights worried about what my kids were watching on TV. But then I got Binge Pipe. With hours and hours of quality movies, TV programs, and game shows, I haven't had time to worry about my kids at all. Whoa! A movie about a horse that's also a doctor? Looks like I'm missing another dance recital.
You want more Binge Pipe programming, tough guy? How about...
Jessica, I know I'm from the future, but I love you.
I know you're disappointed, Toby, but just because we found out Grandpa is evil doesn't mean the whole summer has to be ruined.
Everybody down! Get down
You
on
ever
the
played
floor
You Don't
now.
Know Jack?
This is my first time teaching a...
Yeah, not a while, but I get.
Binge Pipe is honored to be the new home of You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, because if you stop watching, you may stop existing.
I think that was a threat, Northern.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and shadowing me today is... Oh, sorry, I didn't catch your name.
That's because I didn't give it to you.
Okay, this guy's giving off some really weird vibes.
I've never seen that before.
Mano a
That's
mano,
funny.
head to head, knee touching knee. Whoa, I'm
Now, I
sensing
haven't played
some
this in a while,
unspoken
Northern, so I have no
tension here.
advantage really over you.
I know we used to play this one a lot though.
All right, let's do this thing.
Time for question 1.
To get things rolling, welcome to the jungle again and again and again. I think what made Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle so great is that they added a Guns N' Roses song to the name for no discernible reason. Which of these potential Jumanji sequels does not have a Guns N' Roses song awkwardly tacked on to the title? Jumanji Civil War, Jumanji Paradise City, Jumanji Knocking on Heaven's Door, or Jumanji...
That's easy.
Okay, what'd you pick?
Yep.
Knocking on Heaven's Door, Paradise City, and Civil War are all Guns N' Roses songs. So they would, of course, fit any Jumanji
it's
title
easy
like an
'cause I
iron
like
glove.
Guns N'
But
Roses.
Back in
It's
Black
easy 'cause
is
I
an
like
AC/DC
AC/DC.
song.
Yeah, that too. But I know all the
Now,
ones too.
I don't know for sure that Guns N' Roses have been writing their songs with the Jumanji franchise in mind all these years, but it's hard to believe that this is all just some crazy
Welcome
coincidence.
to the jungle.
No, Northern copyright strikes.
We got all the things you don't
You
like.
can't do
one's
this to me,
called
Northern. Stop.
Candy
Copyright
Republic.
strikes.
Suppose scientists discover that peanut butter is
Excellent.
sentient and can feel pain. Look, it could happen. How might this influence the candy industry? It would affect Reese's sales. It would affect Reese's sales. It would affect Reese's
That's
sales.
easy.
Or it would affect
My favorite candy in the
Reese's
world. I
sales.
should know this easily. You should be embarrassed if you get
And
this
how do
wrong.
we do? Affect with an A is the proper verb, and Reese's is spelled like, well, this.
I actually
Remember,
don't
there's no
eat
wrong way to
Reese's, and I
devour a
hate peanut
sentient
butter,
life
so that was a
form.
little difficult.
Oh, it was affect that was the real question, but they had to be spelled wrong in every other one, so it was obvious. That's what I was looking for.
There is no
Yeah,
hiding
same.
from.
I thought it had
I
one.
waxed my tongue, now it's
So-
Thor.
Well, there you go.
I'm gonna read 7 names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a Norse god
so
like
comfortable in my
Thor,
nice
or
new
a
blanket.
brand of hair removal wax.
couch.
Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between a Norse god or a body wax.
Okay,
And your
I'll
both
try my
numbers
best.
together, so look
That's what
alive.
my ex-girlfriend
Ready?
called me, a
Let's
Norse
go.
god.
Freya. Elin.
Fucking no idea.
Balder.
Baldur's Gate.
Frigg.
Aha.
Schmeat.
Fuck you.
Well, that one.
Boom. Sally Hansen.
Can't be. For a second, I was like, the Norse god
Moving
Sally
right along.
Hansen? Am I
Wait,
stupid?
which one did I get wrong? Yeats or something?
The one after Baldur.
Up next, True Wes. Which actor with the surname Swinton has appeared in several Wes Anderson films? This symbol Swinton, this symbol Swinton, this symbol Swinton, or this symbol Swinton?
Wait, what?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
What'd you guys pick?
Fuck, that was my original guess. Oh, I got it right.
Here's what
Nope.
you meant to pick. That symbol is a tilde, as in Tilda
Oh,
Swinton.
I-
The actor
I-
who's appeared
I
in
knew
such
Tilda
Wes
Swinton,
Anderson
I wasn't
works
thinking
as
straight.
Moonrise Kingdom, The Grand
I'm
Budapest
stupid, it's a
Hotel,
tilde,
and
of
Isle
course.
Dogs.
I've never heard
I
of
didn't
anyone
understand
named
what the
Swinton.
question was
And if
asking
there's
me.
anybody who could
I
transform
know who Tilda
themselves into
Swinton
a
is.
keyboard symbol, it's
Well,
Tilda
that's your fault.
Swinton.
It is my fault, I'm a dumb.
I didn't know what a tilde or a Swinton was. Like, I didn't know the name
Feast
for
your
that
eyes
symbol.
upon this.
I only know
Dating in
umlaut.
Westeros. Suppose Cersei Lannister from Game of Thrones wanted to date someone who wasn't her brother. Because it gives her the power of first action, what dating site would she prefer?
I know this one.
OkCupid, Tinder, Bumble, or eHarmony?
I hate this one. It's so stupid.
First action?
Yeah.
So what'd you pick? Bumble
Never
is a
used
unique
Bumble.
dating site because all first moves must be initiated by females.
What does that have to do with Game
Later,
of
you can both
Thrones?
decide if you're looking for a quick
Some
hookup
jokes.
or a tragic wedding.
Why do you hate life?
Because
noises?
it has
Goodbye
I was
to
hoping for
round
Game of
one.
Thrones
Where's
trivia.
that
I was like,
beautiful
yeah, I'm ready.
scoreboard?
This
read all the
game is
books,
not
watched
real
it.
trivia.
Currently, player 1 is in the lead.
I know, but I
This
was
game is
ready.
more about how dumb are you,
Player
not how much
2,
do
on
you
the other
know.
hand, you're highly
God damn it.
valued, but your score is not.
Oh, that means it's screw time.
That is the truth, Cookie. Use the screw to make answering a question harder for the other player. The results
it,
may
Northern.
surprise you, and you'll
I'm gonna
receive a
screw you up.
monetary
Don't
bonus
do
if
it.
they answer incorrectly.
Yeah,
You'll
okay,
regret
they
that.
get it. Player 1, your only hope is to answer quick before player 2 has time to screw.
I'm just gonna screw you
Oh,
right
and
away.
by the way, all the cash
No,
in
you don't wanna
round
do
2
that,
is
Northern.
doubled. in case you care about things like that.
Just wonderful, Cookie.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Coming up next, save a horse, ride a census taker. Let's say Keith Urban moved to an area with a population of 3,000. If he wanted his last name to reflect his new home, according to the U.S. Census Bureau, what might he call himself? Keith Suburban, Keith Urban Cluster, Keith Country, or Keith Rural? So who got it?
Wait, it wasn't a play on
Here
his
it
name?
is, the wrongest answer. Here's what a right answer
Keith
looks
Country.
like. An urban cluster is a geographical area with a population of less than 50,000 and more than 2,500. Also a great name
That's
if
where
you
you
ever
live,
made a
Northern
cereal.
Urban Cluster.
Las Vegas should
What is it? What was the
More than
demographics?
2,500, less
Next,
than 50,000.
broad appeal.
Oh, yeah. I
If
guess so.
Ilana and Abby from Broad City
Whatever, it's called
befriended
the
a
suburb.
queen from India, what should be their new catchphrase? Yaskan, Yasamir, Yasser. What's this? You knew that screw was coming, player one. I really hope you have auto rotate on. Okay, let's take a look. Bam! I mean, splat.
Oh, it was Khan.
Ronnie is Hindi for queen.
Oh, Queen!
Expert.
God
player
damn it.
two.
I can't
Here's that
see. I'm sitting
cash.
down on the couch. You're a cheater.
I used the screw.
Oh,
Part of the
I was lying down.
At Binge Pipe, we value your needs.
Why you mean
Would
to
you
me?
like a question
I knew
you
you'd
know,
screw that up. I'm
or
like,
a question
ooh, Queen?
you wish
I see
you
Sultan?
didn't know?
Yeah. this
Choose
is-
on your devices now. Here are the consequences of your choices. I have no opinion about your selection.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of eight.
Try this on for size. A question, you know? But like, how do you know? Enzymes, man. Lymph nodes, man. Neurons, man. Or plasma, man. I love this part. Neurons are the cells in your brain. That's how you know things because of messages sent and received
Wow, is that
through
supposed to be hard?
neurons.
I don't know. I thought it was a trick question or
But
something.
on some level, you knew that already. Trippy, right?
That's neuronic.
Yes, it is.
Next up, is there a Mrs. Worldwide? If the rapper Pitbull wanted to honor the origins of the Pitbull, what sexy club scene should he show in his next music video? A Rottweiler grinding on a pug, a bulldog grinding on a terrier, a Doberman grinding on a dachshund, or a boxer grinding on a Shih Tzu?
I have a suspicion.
Let's see how that
Oh,
shook
it's
out.
definitely not right.
What were you thinking there?
I think it's German.
I am Groot.
Nope, I guess not.
You should have known.
Boxer and
Pit bulls were bred by mating a bulldog and a terrier.
Oh, again, I didn't understand what the
Thankfully,
question was
we've made it through
asking.
the only
But
dog
aren't
sex
terriers
question
really
in the
tiny?
game. Actually,
Oh,
I
whatever.
can't
I'm
promise
too
that.
tired. Why'd you make me play this, Northern? Why?
I call this one.
Sorry, this is the
Sometimes
last
I
one.
like to pretend to be a little cowboy made out of human bones. Howdy, partner. I'm a human
Always.
bone cowboy. I'm looking for some stirrups, but I'm unfamiliar with this here
And I'm
human
never gonna
skeleton.
get another game of
Can
Bloodborne
you
again because
direct
of this
me
crap.
to the stirrup bone? It's up there in that there ear. I reckon it's in the hands. Now looky here, it's in the heel, or so far as I know, it's at the base of the
Stirrup bone?
spine.
Northern.
Hope you like what you picked. The stirrup bone. The stirrup bone is the smallest bone in the body. It relays sound vibrations from the middle ear to the inner ear.
You copied me, you cheated.
Yeah, usually when I play that character,
No,
it's a foreplay thing.
Medical
but, you know,
deduction.
it's kind of fun to do it at work, too.
From my time as an EMT. Never heard this story.
This is the part you're really
It's
gonna want to pay
time for the
attention to.
attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And be careful. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. One-word movie synopses. What's so cool about these movies? Good luck.
Damn it. You're cheating.
I got one wrong.
Dang it.
I hate this game. I don't watch singing movies.
Oh, I remember the holiday. I saw it. I knew it. What?
Oh, whoops. I clicked the Martian. I definitely lost.
Well, let's see how it do.
It's gonna be close, actually. I got all of them.
Player two's got it.
No, you cheated. Oh,
Way to go,
we got a
player
viewer.
two. It's not the size
It
of the win
is-
that matters, it's what you do with it. So maybe you spend it on
The
some
sad
tutoring
neurons here.
because...
Hello, Tomato. Maybe we can play one more game and get
Enjoy
Tomato to
this
play with us.
exclusive behind-the-scenes
And then he can
content
wreck
from
us.
You Don't Know Jack.
I'd be down if he wants to
Hey,
play.
I'm Alice. I'm a writer here.
Bloodbird's falling asleep. He's all.
Some people
I don't
said Binge
sleep.
Pipe was
Supine on
crazy
the
for
couch.
launching a streaming service
sleeps?
inside a
Not
party
me.
pack of 5 games.
I'm not a
and
sleeper,
offering
boy.
no way to actually monetize
Northern,
it.
when's the last time you
And
slept?
We're taking that under advisement. Binge Pipe. We're
Wow,
open to constructive criticism.
Oh boy, now I can't read. Wait, I got a solution for reading this chat. I'm gonna go on my phone. I'm gonna go to YouTube. I'm gonna go to Mystic.
Do you binge pipe?
Funny you should say that.
Why?
Because of words.
Binge
Can I
pipe.
see the chat?
We don't
The
understand either.
legendary tomato.
The following Binge Pipe
There he
content is
is.
sponsored by
He's
Mice
in.
Taxes, the #1 over-the-counter medication that prevents nosebleeds caused by telekinesis. If you want peace of mind while
Do we
moving
wanna
pieces
play this
with your
one?
mind,
Oh, no,
then
I
Mice
can't see
Taxes
the
is right for
chat.
you. If you don't
I
love
have a
me,
solution and I
I'm
will
going
find
to
it.
war.
Okay, see you when you get back. Bye.
I've just
Wait,
fallen
just
down the
gotta copy
stairs, but
this.
I feel great.
Mark,
I wanna
I've never
get
loved
the
someone
chat
as
open
much as
while
you.
I'm on my
The
couch.
control group wasn't even
I
close.
just gotta get to
According
this
to
app
the
of
last
mine.
census, I'm the fastest gun in the West.
Come on, app. I hope this works. Okay. No! It looks like you're using an older version of of the browser. Please update it to use live chat. No.
So we contacted your parents to learn your likes, dislikes, and topics we should avoid when we come over for dinner next weekend.
Wait, what if I just use the YouTube app? Do you think that would work, Northern? Do you think I'm a genius?
I could just use YouTube and relay what says.
Who's there?
No, I got it. It's good.
Oh no, you don't, you son of a bitch! Not this time.
Honey, who was that?
Where are the kids?
Why did you yell?
Okay,
Who's
there
at
we
the
go.
door?
I could read your chat.
Yes,
Tomato,
they're upstairs.
while I'm lying on the
Baby,
couch.
You're scaring me.
We can't stay here.
What's happening?
It's nothing. It's just something from my past. I can handle it. Now please go upstairs and pack an overnight
let's
bag.
do it.
I want you
Everybody
and the kids staying at your mother's tonight.
If it's nothing, then why are we having to run away?
There's nothing.
Binge Pipe is pleased to bring back
There
You
we
Don't Know
go.
Jack.
I've got solutions
Binge
to these
Pipe.
problems,
Some of these
Northern.
new
Don't
streaming
worry.
services have to succeed,
I just
right?
hope this YouTube app doesn't crash because it always crashes when I do stuff.
Hello, I'm Cookie Masterson, and I'm not here to replace your dad. I'm just here to read some trivia questions. Okay, buddy? I hope it's okay to give you all nicknames. Renegade, Jackhammer,
What are you doing up
and
so late,
the rest.
Tomato? Unless you're from a place that it's not late.
Okay, what are we waiting for?
Time for question 1.
First, today's secret ingredient is integrity. If politicians wanted to literally become spineless, what should they do? Julienne themselves, spatchcock themselves, chiffonade themselves, or score themselves?
What?
I'll go with this. He says, Tomato says homework. That's
Who
why he's
picked
up.
what?
Homework.
The sad thing is, we will never find out what chiffonade means.
We
It
all
shouldn't be
get
this
the
hard.
same one.
A technique used in preparing
Ah.
poultry,
I
spatchcocking is a
thought
form
you
of butterfly
spent
cut,
6
where the
months as a
backbone is
culinary
removed
expert,
so it
Northern.
can be flattened for the grill.
You were just telling me how you spent 6 months as an EMT,
Didn't a
an
politician just resign
edible
trying to do that? I'll be
No,
here
I was-
matchmaking trainee.
I still am an EMT. I was an EMT for 2 years. I just haven't been practicing.
Can
I've
you
never done
EMT me?
Introducing Lord of the Lies.
I mean, I
don't
hope
know
not,
about
'cause
you,
they're
but at the
usually
end of a long,
lot of
stressful
trouble.
day, I like to unwind by watching a reality show where the people yell over
You
one
want to be able
another.
to make it
Well,
to the doctor on your own.
if the cast of Vanderpump Rules enacted the same rules as the petulant children in Lord of the Flies, who would have the right to hold the floor? An angry Kristen holding a coconut, a furious Lauren holding a starfish, an irate Jax holding a conch shell, or an enraged Lisa
know
holding a
this.
machete?
I know
like,
this, the
Is it a
Northern.
trick question? I told you I still have that book.
Let's
I
see
never
who
get
got
it
it.
back.
In William Golding's classic
we all
Lord
got
of the
it.
Flies, the person holding the conch shell had the right to speak during meetings.
R.I.P. Piggy. R.I.P.
And if you've read the book, you know that it culminates in a very tense fundraising gala.
And they killed Simon, didn't they?
I don't know. I never read it.
Behold,
How'd you know about
all
the conch
God's
shell, then?
CGI
I know
creatures,
about it.
and it's a this or that.
Oh, did you spark note that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna read off 7 things.
How-
and for
I
each
must have seen
one, I
20
want
other
you to tell
shows
me
do
if it's
references to Lord of the
an animal
Flies.
mentioned in the King James Bible, or a CGI animal played by Andy Serkis.
Ooh.
Answer quick. You'll only have a few seconds to choose between
I could probably do
the
this pretty well.
Bible or Andy Serkis. And you're all doing this together, so pay attention. Here it comes. Chimp. Lion. Bat. Rat.
Is he Ratatouille?
Ant.
I don't know. Oh no, I don't know anymore. He's an ant?
Unicorn.
No way.
Gollum.
Go.
Alright.
I got
Fine.
one wrong. I got one wrong.
All right, a majority of you deserve my praise. But player 3, you couldn't have done much worse.
Tomato, he's the guy that
Binge
did
Pipe
Gollum
algorithm has detected
in the Lord
hurt
of the Rings.
feelings.
He's the
Looks
guy
like
that
it's
played
screw time.
Ulysses Claw in the
That's
Marvel
correct,
movies.
Binge Pipe employee Cookie Masterson.
Use the screw to make answering
that
the
thing he
question
said.
harder for all the other players. The results may
No,
surprise
I know that
and
too,
you'll receive a bonus for each player who chooses incorrectly.
Tomato says you.
Yeah, thanks for that.
I don't know what that means.
Perks you can only get through binge.
Have you seen Planet of the Apes? He does the Caesar.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, those were good movies.
Oh, here's a good one. Can't or won't stop the feeling. Which Justin Timberlake song title best describes the act of lapidation? Cry Me a River, Rock Your Body, Sexy Back, or What Goes Around Comes Around?
Sexy back. I'm bringing the sexy back. Sexy, sexy, sexy back.
Well,
fuck. I got screwed.
Yeah, you did.
No, don't worry. Gray is
Get him, Tomato. Get him, Tomato.
Okay, who chose what? Lapidation is the act of stoning someone.
I still
to
got
death.
it?
I didn't get it.
Yeah,
I got
it's
screwed and I
amazing
still
how
got
many
it.
Oh, I
people
think he
know
screwed
that
me.
song.
Wait, did he? No, I picked.
No, he screwed me.
Oh.
I just clicked and I got it.
No, Northern.
How about this one? Go against the migraine. According to Matrix rules, based on its color, which pill should I swallow if I want to continue my blissful ignorance of illusion?
Well,
Tylenol regular strength, Aleve,
Oh, shit.
Motrin IB, or Advil? So what'd you pick?
Whoa! Oh, that
I
was
believe
nice.
Advil's red.
I think it's Aleve.
Aleve makes blue pills, which, according to the Matrix, is the pill sheep take to remain sheep.
Yes.
Oh,
we
I
go.
thought it was the red pill.
No, that's the one where you go
Okay,
into the
let's
Matrix.
continue
dude.
this
Northern,
game.
I'm sick of your shit.
Round one is over. Numbers
It's not like
don't
it's some
lie. Let's take a
foreign
look.
film. It's the Matrix.
Currently,
That works.
player 2
Tomato
is in the
says
lead.
trolled. He was trolling you, Northern.
Player 3, on the other
Fair enough.
hand, you
He's
did this
right.
to yourself.
He does
When
this
the
to me a
going
lot,
gets
Tomato.
tough. The tough gets another screw.
And keep in mind, round two
Get him,
screws have
Tomato.
crazier effects. Plus, they earn you a bigger bonus for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't be
If
shy
he
about
screws
using
me,
that
you know, I'll
thing.
just
The
get the
rest
right
of you better
answer anyway,
fast
apparently.
before you get screwed.
I don't know how I'll get it.
Oh,
I'll just
and
click the
remember,
blackness.
questions are worth twice as much in round two.
This
After
is a
this, we'll
real
play
party
one game
now.
of bracketeering, and I'll go to bed. See how that works.
Why not try?
How's it gonna work?
I think the lady doth
it
protest
might.
about the right amount. If a group of protesters wanted a way to measure how much #resistance they were generating, what should they add to their chant? What do we want? Blank. When do we want it?
Ohms.
Now.
Electrician.
Volts,
Ohms.
ohms, G's, or amps.
Sorry, I just knew that would be the answer.
Well, what do you know?
Wait, what?
Player 3 just let loose a screw. You guys remember your password, right?
Can't believe they had a little electrical thing in there. Couldn't retain my.
I'll give it a shot.
What'd you guys pick? Ohm is the electrical measurement used to measure resistance.
Well, you shouldn't have told us all the answers.
Back in college, I went to
I
a
just
lot
got
of
excited. I'm
protests,
like, I
and
know
let me tell
this.
you, we almost won the right to publicly urinate with a
Oh yeah,
doctor's
then what are
note.
watts?
Power.
Don't talk out of turn.
Exams.
We'd like to initiate a moment of playful interactivity.
Wait, what?
Would you like
It's actually,
a
I believe,
smart
power
question
related to
or
electricity specifically,
stupid
or
question?
to
You can
Yeah,
option
it's the
on
amount of
your
voltage
device
times the
now.
amount of amperage
yeah,
in a closed circuit.
because it's usually related to lighting.
Let's ask a stupid question. Let's get dumb.
Here are the votes. We graciously
Oh,
accept
what
your
did Tomato
choice.
say?
Mon béret a rétréci.
I don't even know how the screw works. You basically
Take a
use
good
it
look at
on
a
somebody before they
stupid
answer
question.
tomato, and it makes it
How
harder
do
for them to
brain
answer.
work? Maybe
Yeah, it, like,
cells
disoriented my
dividing
screen.
and coming together. Neurons something
Do
something
brain work?
electricity. Atoms lose electrons or gain, I guess. Or carbon gas exchange. And how do we
Sounds
do?
like Rick and Morty.
Brain work.
I
by
mean, we had this
neurons
basically
saying
last
hi
time.
to
Same
other
question.
Neurons
Yeah,
using
neurons,
chemical
blah, blah, blah,
or
blah, blah.
electric hellos. By which I mean thinking lightning.
That's like not. That's not a dumb question though. It's just like a silly way to.
The alphabet weeps. When detective writer Sue Grafton died in 2017, most of the English alphabet mourned her passing. If Sue Grafton had known what letter would be featured in her last published alphabet title at the end of her life, what might she have called it? S is for seriously, why did I ever start doing this? U is for under the circumstances, I did pretty well. W is for what the hell, I had a great X title. Or Y is for you've got to be kidding, I won't get to Z?
I have no idea.
I love this part.
I don't get it.
You will recover from this. Her final alphabet book, Y is for Yesterday, came out in August 2017. She died that December.
Is Z the bottom of the graph?
What are you talking about?
Mystery readers,
like on a graph, like
Z,
the Z is
last
like
month is
No!
December.
She
Her
made
death
books.
was a
A,
code.
B, C, D, and never got to Z is the joke.
Oh, I was thinking more like.
God damn it, even when you don't know what you're doing, you're getting it right.
Here's what I like to call ghosted. Reading which of these answers will not cause a supernatural entity to appear in my recording studio? Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Samara, 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 Beetlejuice, 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 or Candyman, Candyman, Candyman.
Easy.
So who got it? In the Ring franchise, Samara is summoned by watching a videotape, not by saying her name.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice!
Now this recording is more than just memories of the horrible punch.
I've seriously tried all of those.
Bloody Mary. Whenever I think about doing Bloody Mary, though, I just still get nervous trying to do it. Because I think about like just suppose like what if?
Also works as a
I know.
category
She
title
sounds
for this
scary.
question. Yeah.
Like I don't like. I haven't done it.
This is also one of those things like what's the advantage? Even if nothing happens, it's like great. But if something did happen, then you're an idiot.
What?
Yeah, what if she like delay actions it, you know?
Could three ghosts and myself perform because it traditionally calls for a 4-person cast? Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, Death of a Salesman, The Phantom of the Opera, or Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead?
I know it. I'm a positive man that I know it. I have the knowledge of knowing it for sure.
I have no idea.
Willie Loman, Biff Loman.
Okay, let's take a look.
I didn't know it. Northern, I didn't know it.
I knew it. Is that right?
Stop cheating!
It's probably wrong.
Okay.
No, I'll get it. Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf features just 4 characters.
That's
Bloody Mary's Martha is pretty good, but Beetlejuice's Nick just dies on stage.
Northern, why did you do this to me?
You made it to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And don't forget,
Pay good attention,
it's gotta be a match that fits this clue.
Watch your phone. Watch your phone, Tomato. You want to watch your phone. Don't watch the screen.
The recognized breeds of these animals.
Northern, why?
I got one wrong. Turncoat? What? Ah!
Well, I lost.
I just got so many minus points, so you guys have a chance.
That's it for me. That's it for me.
Ragdoll? Bird?
No! Oh, that's a fish.
You guys definitely have a chance to catch up here.
Damn it! Well. There's no winning. What? What?
Oh no. Sent the tomato at the end.
I'm an embarrassment.
Player 2 wins!
I am an embarrassment. Oh, Tomato said it locked
nice
up.
Work, player
You
2.
still beat
you will
me.
henceforth be known as winner, and your competition will forever hear whispers saying, "You don't know Jack."
I am an embarrassment. Alright, let's go to Jackbox 4. You embarrassed me, Northern, for the last time. Let's see if we can play
So
it.
let me pick the game that you'll lose at. Here's your
Here we go, yeah.
Remember when you used to just beat me at every single one?
Yeah.
This kind of feels like
You
that.
tricked me into playing at 4 in the morning.
Oh, you're gonna blame that?
I'm really bad at this game, though.
Bracketeering? I've never won.
I always do so terribly.
I'm bad in real life too with March Madness. I do those stupid brackets. I always lose those things.
Okay. Oh, I didn't even stream the game for you. Tomatoes already in. Wait, what did I do? There we go. There you go. I'm sorry, Northern. If anyone else is watching and you'd like to join the game, you can go to your phone, tablet, or computer and type in jackbox.tv, pick a name and enter the room code and join the game. Northern. Wait, I'm not even watching the game. I don't have the screen up. There we go. You keep tricking me, Northern. You're a trickster.
Yeah.
Tomato is ashamed of you. What does this say? Alright, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0.
3, 2, 1.
We've got big fun waiting to be unleashed. We'll be posing some of life's most important questions. Your answers will be paired off in a no-holds-barred tournament. And your votes will determine which answers advance in the bracket. As we whittle down to our championship winner, this is Bracketeering. I'm sending the topic of our first bracket to your devices now.
So keep that in mind.
Children's toy that's the most fun for an adult to play with.
Done.
Enter your answers now. You're all going to write 2 of your best answers. If one of them wins the whole bracket, you'll be rolling in cash.
Oh, I didn't put extended timers. Make sure to answer fast, Tomato. My bad.
By the way, you can join the audience and play along by going to jackbox.tv and entering the room code.
I did it. 5 seconds. Hurry up. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time's running out.
No, Tomato. My
Your
bad.
answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups. That means it's time to seek our fortune at the prediction table. On your device, you'll see one of the upcoming matchups for this bracket. If you can predict the answer that will get the most votes, you'll earn some sweet, sweet moolah.
What are you gonna do, Northern?
The predictions are in. It's time to dive into our first bracket. What a showdown! Use your device to vote on which you think deserves to win.
You gotta vote.
But don't forget, if you change your mind, you can change your vote.
Everyone needs to vote. Oh, you don't get the full timer on this.
It's a tie. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer.
In this game, you don't actually get your full timer. So, Tomato, just keep an eye on your phone and just don't pay attention to the screen in this game. Pay attention to the prompts you see on your phone. That's going to matter a lot more. When you get a prompt, just think quickly and answer because you're not going to get the full time. It cuts it off.
Moving on to our next matchup. An early favorite emerges.
I see how it is.
Just made it happen.
We're playing that game, huh?
Why don't we see what's going on the other side of the bracket? No contest. Cha-ching for any prediction winners. And now our last two contenders face off. Give me that toy now, you hear me?
Why'd you write it then, Northern?
Looks like this one was obvious.
Yeah, I think we know what you wrote. You're trying to play.
Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. Hey, you got a new matchup waiting for you on your device. Predict the one you think is gonna win.
This is a big blanket.
The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. It's weird that this is my job.
You know what my mistake was, Northern, when I wrote dildo? Is that we're all guys. No, we're all guys.
Talk about an underdog tale.
I was just thinking of an adult toy as a joke.
This could be the answer to beat, but let's check out the competition.
It's fun to play with Play-Doh.
Could this be a blowout? That's a very good toy!
It's a very good toy, yeah.
It's a real big toy.
And now the definitive matchup. What is the most fun children's toy for adults?
What happened, Tomato? Oh boy. Tomato, we need your vote. Tomato, we need your vote.
Looks like we're heading to overtime on this one. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can.
Double finger tapping, go!
I barely tapped it.
We have our first winner.
It locked up again. Oh, I'm sorry, Tomato. I won! I had a real answer in there.
Yeah, the Nerf
wow,
ball
what
is
a bracket.
way
Let's see
more
how the score shook
reasonable,
out.
No, adults play with Play-Doh.
No, they don't.
I never see it. Well, actually, the whole
adults have.
There's a whole. I know of a whole YouTube channel that's just Nerf.
It's
like,
time for the
play,
blind bracket.
We
of course, I'm gonna vote for my own answer. Your answer has to be pretty good for you to not vote for mine.
Any small object.
Nerf ball is good.
Go ahead and write the first
whatever
thing that
this
comes to
question
mind.
answer that you put, Tomato, the actual prompt is going to change. So keep that in mind. Answer twice. You got about 20 seconds from the time you hear this.
Time's running out. Let's see what this bracket is really about. Thing you'd most be willing to smuggle in your butt, if you had to smuggle something. I feel like this question is the whole reason this game exists. Time to get in those predictions. The predictions are in. Time to get it on.
Book of stamps? Who wrote that? Small object.
Huge.
A regular juggernaut.
I almost wrote pen.
Our next matchup. Oh, it doesn't get more contentious than this.
Who's the tiebreaker? Oh, dang it.
Yeah, that's bull.
Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer.
That's why we need the third player as the tiebreaker. No, you tried this time.
Bye-bye. Finally, we can go on with our lives.
Adam's way smaller than a...
It said what you'd most like to, be most willing to.
Yeah, and Adam
Let's see
is
what
like one of the
tensions are mounting
smallest
over in the Eastern Conference. It's a bracket like this that truly makes this game the sport of kings.
Oh, okay, thank God, no tiebreaker.
I like how a pawn's even smaller than a chess bishop. Could have thought of something smaller.
No surprises on the prediction front. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup.
No! What are you talking about? No! I've been eliminated.
Textbook squeaker.
How dare you? It's the perfect thing to smuggle.
Before we get on to round two,
Tomato
it's time to make another prediction.
God damn it. I thought of writing Adam too, my friend. I thought I'd be a little more clever than
The
that.
predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. Only one can come out on top. Oh, that win was so big you could hear it in the next state over.
I won the production.
The finals are just a win away from these next two answers. This matchup was bound to happen.
Adam is cheating, Tomato says.
I didn't know the prompt.
You're not supposed to know the prompt.
Well, if I did know the prompt, I would have said, like, electron.
This final matchup will determine what is the thing you'd
But there's no
all
cheating.
be most willing to smuggle in your butts.
Or Brozon, whatever the smallest thing is.
Although, because you can't actually smuggle an Adam, I'm gonna say Penny.
A slight lead taking shape. We have a winner.
Penny was also mine, so...
Let's check out that scoreboard.
You betrayed me, Northern.
Not by much, though.
And now the bracket you've heard
This
so
bracket,
much about.
every
the
game
triple
round,
blind bracket.
Clue is gonna
This
change.
bracket will change every single
wanna just think of something
round.
funny or
Here's
clever.
your starting category. Write any two words and place and or ampersand between them. Who knows what crazy twists and turns this bracket will take? Time's running out. Let's see what we're dealing with. Best name for a law firm. Time to get in those predictions. All cash is doubled this round, so make these choices count.
Not nice.
The predictions are in. Let's start with a bang. Talk about a rivalry. These two competitors have been at each other's necks all week.
Nice try, Northern.
It's
door and ceiling wall. Sounds like a construction co.
you would know.
Next up.
This is so good.
I'm positive Cops and Robbers is the game's answer.
Pew pew pew.
Works well.
Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Omega Conference. These answers faced off last year, but will the results be the same?
Oh, come on, where's the ball? Alright. Boy, I sure hope that makes sense for the next round. It put me against myself.
What an upset.
In the first round, of course, I lost the prediction. I thought Beavis and Butthead for the law firm?
And now, our last two contenders face off.
These are both yours. I'm not voting for these. You didn't even put a space.
Here.
No, tomato! It's clearly yours!
Captain Thomas!
You didn't even put a space! Oh, it was tomatoes. Okay. Was the other one yours, Dick and Butts?
Time for a title change.
No, they're both mine. Men and Boys.
Oh, it was. Wait, so Tomato voted against himself?
A set of twins.
Well,
get those predictions in now.
Hey, best name for a Disney Channel starring a... Well, I guess I just have to have faith in myself.
Yeah, I'm just giving up on this.
I kind of wish I had Beavis and Butthead instead of the other.
The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. Big win, Daddy likes.
Oh, door. Oh, ceiling. You boys.
One more match to determine our finals.
Hey, no, stop! Stop toying with my emotions.
This one seems like it's over before it's done.
I hate you! Why? This is why I hate this game! Oh my god, we're playing this again. Who did that? Yeah,
one final switcheroo.
Mine was clearly the answer that was gonna win.
Best diner speak slang for eggs and sausages. I hope your answer still makes sense. And
it
now
would have.
Final face-off.
That's why this game sucks.
Out of the gate with a big lead.
Guess it doesn't matter at this point, does it?
No one thought it would be this close. This one's looking over. Victory!
You don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. You're a cheater.
But who walked away with the top score?
Northern, you're a cheater. You're a dirty, filthy, stinking cheater. We're gonna stay up until 5 in the morning playing this until I win. Wait, my phone turned off. Why did my phone turn off? It's on reserve power. No, don't do that. Alright, last game and then that's gonna be the end. You cheater.
This is bracketeering.
Should have won that game fair and square.
I'm sending the topic of our first bracket to your devices now. The creepiest thing to feel when you stick your hand down a hole. I feel like people are talking about this at every party I go to. Your answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups.
Let's have a no cheating game this time. Honest voting, honest voting.
The predictions are in.
I believe in you, Northern.
Let's dive into our first bracket.
Trustworthiness.
On the edge of my seat.
What's the point of playing if it's gonna be like this? Literally none of the votes matter.
The clock now.
No, but if we do that on every round, none of the votes matter. There's only 3 of us.
Well, now you're seeing the point of this game.
Well, that's not the point of the game.
Next up.
The point of the game's to play the game.
This is why we do this, folks. That kind of domination is illegal in some states. An easy bet that pays off.
Good job, Tom.
Let's see what's happening over on the other side of the bracket.
I would expect to be above. Not expecting
an upset in the making. This one seems like it's over before it's done. Some heads were spinning on that one.
How do I turn off these?
It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup.
It says the creepiest thing to feel when you stick your hand on a hole. Horny.
The struggle is
What do you mean?
Back and forth they went.
How's that not obvious?
Before we get on to round 2, it's time to make another prediction.
You just can't think outside the box, Northern.
It's stuck my hand down a hole.
No, I'm not gonna win, but whatever.
The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. Moving into overtime.
Who's not voting?
Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can.
Hey!
The tie is broken. Oh, how I hate ambiguity.
Northern, you gotta vote on these. What do you mean, Northern? You didn't even vote, Tomato!
We're just one match away from our finalists.
Tomato's upset.
This one's looking over. No contest. And now the final face-off. What is the creepiest thing to feel when you stick your hand down a hole?
You're the tiebreaker, Tomato. You decide the fate. The fate of the funny.
The lead keeps changing hands. This one seems like it's over before it's done.
Oh,
We have our first winner.
Man.
I don't know. Pudding would just feel
Oh,
weird,
that's
you know?
what it is. I've seen the photo
That was
again.
one hell of a bracket. Let's see how the scores shook out.
I tried to figure this mystery out for so long. When there's a bot and the bot wins, which is what you guys did, it shows that photo. I saw this during someone's stream once and nobody else knew what I was talking about. Now I know.
It's time for the blind bracket. We'll start with just
Now
the category. Name a cartoon character. Enter your answers now. Time's running out.
I should have gone with Foghorn Leghorn. Now see here.
Let's see what this bracket is really about. Which cartoon character is the sexiest? I don't feel very good about this. Time to get in those predictions.
I always vote for my things, and I'm always disappointed. And I always think I should vote for my predictions. I honestly already forgot the first thing I wrote, Northern. Oh, now I remember. Oh boy. I'm not voting, Tomato says.
Time's running out.
It's your loss,
That's
Tomato.
time at the
That's
prediction
extra money
table.
for you.
Up first.
I know which answer I wouldn't want to say.
Voters are being loud and clear on this one.
It's a little dicey if you say that.
Ran away with that one. Our next matchup. Two Titans squaring off. We've got overtime. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer. The tie has been broken. I'm going to miss the tie
You guys aren't
times.
fun.
Squidward's way too sexy. Remember this sexy Squidward episode?
Michael Jordan from Space Jam!
Let's see what tensions are mounting over.
It was a cartoon! I like how it's not okay to say Morty from Rick and Morty, but it's okay to say Scrappy too. A puppy. Yeah, he's legal in dog years.
And now our last two contenders face off.
What?
I don't know what that means.
I think that's a typo.
Was a slaughter.
Yeah, the E's right next to Ed on.
Before we get on to round two, it's time to make
this
another
next
prediction.
matchup. Are you serious? No. Is Tomato not voting again? I don't think he's worried about winning anymore. He just wants to troll the game.
It's just sad.
Time's running out.
Tomato, no.
Time's up at the prediction table. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two.
Alright.
Former teammates, will these two answers be able to stay focused on the matchup?
God, no. Alright, I knew it.
A real tug of war. Fantasy
lose
cartoon
another prediction.
victory.
It's like you don't even have to try in order.
Pick better answers.
Our winner moves on to the final, but
I
let's
think
find
you're all
out what
against
they'll face
me.
off against. These answers exchanged some harsh words at the press conference. That wasn't even close. And now we finally decide which cartoon character is the sexiest cartoon character. Looks like we're heading to overtime on this one. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can. That'll do it.
You're using an auto clicker.
Oh, I'm just doing the paintball method.
Are you on your phone?
No, I'm on my
Let's go back to that
Exactly, you
scoreboard.
cheater.
It's bloodbath.
It's all been leading up to this. Time for the triple blind bracket. This bracket will change every single round. Let's start with a category. Name a very specific emotion. Who knows what crazy twists and turns this bracket will take? Time's running out.
Wait, is Tomato still playing? I don't think he's playing anymore.
Just leave.
Let's see what we're dealing with. The best emotion to inspire art. Time to get in those predictions. All cash is doubled this round, so make these choices count.
I always think I'm clever or funny, but I never win. That's why I don't like this game.
Time's running out.
This is essentially just going to be me and you voting for our own answer and doing overtimes. Which means you're going to win, because you can do it faster than me. This isn't fair.
You picked the game. I mean,
but we had a third player.
Time to step away from the prediction table.
Tiebreaker.
Up first. This is a big one. Dominating win. Next up. I can't believe I'm seeing this.
You didn't even vote.
Decisive victory.
What happened? What?
Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Eastern Conference. There is no love lost between these two.
Oh, God.
Tickle pink sign in.
Yeah, it is.
Moving into overtime.
It's
Tap on
to
your
feel
device as fast as you can
jubilant
to
or
cheer for your
ecstatic.
answer.
Oh, damn it. I won? Wow.
Infatuated.
Tickled pink is like if something reaches you just in the right way. Like it's funny but fun and
It's time
everything.
to round out the bracket with this vicious
I don't know
matchup.
what New Love Joy is though. Tickled pink
A
is like an
clear favorite.
expression of an emotion. That's where
That
the
was
crayon color
ugly.
Tickle Me Pink comes from. But I believe I'm gonna look it up.
Didn't do anything to win, please.
We're
No,
changing
look,
that bracket.
I'm gonna look it up. Hold on. Tickled pink definition. Tickled pink meaning delighted, as in I was tickled pink when I got his autograph, or his parents were tickled to death when they decided to marry her. The first term recorded in 1922 alludes to one's face turning pink with laughter when one is tickled. You happy?
No, not really.
It's a real emotion.
Title again? The best emotion if you could teach a robot
just because I can out-clever you.
Get those predictions in now.
Envious is...
No, it's that. You know you want to see a robot tickled pink. You know this to be true, Northern.
I'm listening to Foghorn Leghorn.
Don't betray me again.
I'm voting for Envious over that.
Don't betray me, Northern.
Time's running out.
You just don't want me to win, that's all.
It will come down to the clicks. You won last
Oh,
time.
prediction table time is
dare
up.
you.
Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2.
Well, at least I'll win with fear.
Like
I tricked you.
I wasn't gonna click against them.
Some players just came up empty.
Alright, let's do this.
One more match to determine our finals.
Oh, I gotta put on
auto clicker.
Potential winner.
You didn't even vote.
Jammerlanny.
What happened?
I was putting on some death metal, so
you didn't even vote. You're just trying to screw me because now you've given the game to me, and now you're gonna ruin my victory by making it not real.
Teacher conference.
I had like
I hope your answers still make sense.
I told you, you don't. The game doesn't give you a timer.
Matchup.
It said 14 seconds.
No, there's no real timer.
Alright, fine. I'll just go against it.
God damn it.
We've got overtime. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can. Winner.
I was using the double finger method there. They were both mine, dumbfounded and tickled pink.
I started a little late.
But did
you did it twice though. If a player stops voting, it just cuts off the timer. I won.
Anyway,
yeah, you gave me the win. You pitied me.
No.
Don't you tell me this was earned.
Yeah, it was earned.
How dare you.
Alright, I gotta go though.
I gotta go too. Thanks everyone for watching the stream, and I'll see you on the next one.